Welcome to the inaugural
very first
episode of Kid Jason. This is Aaron and I's show, and we are here to talk about whatever we want, whenever we want. What are we talking about first?
We're talking about hipster or hobo. Is it okay to have sex with a hot crackhead?
Okay, so do you want to go first or do you want me to go
Well,
first?
I want to know, have you ever been with an attractive junkie before?
Well, there's that one that moved to New Orleans.
Yes, I knew that.
So I will say yes.
But did you know that they were in that state when y'all met initially?
No, they were lying about it.
Okay. So I don't think that's...
But I sensed it. I sensed it subconsciously because since I grew up around alcoholics, like addicts feel like home to me.
Yeah,
so,
you're like, why is this person so hot?
Yeah, why is this person so hot? It's really it's really not hot. It's really just familiar. And it's like, it's familiar because this is the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm around. But anyways, so the question is, okay, I just want to say for me, no strays.
No strays?
Yeah, like I don't pick up strays.
Oh.
I mean, that's the policy.
They're strays.
Yeah, like, I mean, you're going to end up taking care of them.
Yes. Well, I have experience with alcoholics, but no junkies. Well, let me think about that. No junkies, no crackies, no methies.
No crackety wackadoo.
Yeah, no crackety wackadoo.
Okay,
what is methadoos.
Can we go to our next topic?
Yes, but you just reminded me of
What?
an instance that I had with a cracky, where I was young at Beauty Bar in Las Vegas, and it was late at night, and I needed to kiss somebody. And there was this heroin chic guy that was always he was tall and unbearably thin and attractive, but you couldn't ever go anywhere with this man because you knew that he was on the edge. He was on the precipice of not being well.
Yeah.
And I think he might have had kids already. We were only like 21 something. We were young, and he might have impregnated some people already, which was not the business. But I did have a dalliance with him in his car in the parking lot.
Was he living in his car?
No, not that. Actually, he might have been. Who knows? We had a smoochie in the car.
So wait, did you know him?
Yes, I knew him, and I was making bad choices.
So basically, you just you walked up to him and you were like, "Tonight's the night."
Tonight's the night. I'm gonna make a bad choice because no one else was out at the bar. So we went to smooch in his car, which was right next to the club, or the bar rather, and he wanted to go down on me right there in the car in front of everybody. Mind you, I was very sweet and innocent at this time still. So
did he?
No, I chose not to. It shook me out of my stupor for the cracky. That's the closest crack experience that I've had.
I love this.
But
I feel like we're off to a great start.
Yeah. So no more of that. But no judgment. Hipster or hobo is real and alive in San Francisco still.
Yeah. Maybe
in New York as well, for sure.
I mean, I think they're everywhere.
And then I had that incident with the hobosexual this year. Do you remember that?
No. What was
this
that?
guy, he didn't have... We know what hobosexuals are. Yes. Right?
Hobosexual?
Hobosexual.
Yeah, this is the same. We're talking about the same thing we've been talking about, right?
Sort of. I think, well, a hobosexual is not a crackhead, but they're a person... It's crackhead PC.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
If you're a little cracky, so they're not.
Let us know in the comments.
They're not necessarily cracky. You don't have to be a crackhead to be a hobosexual. You don't have to have a drug problem or a problem with substances to be a homosexual.
Okay.
You do, however, have to not have a place to live and intentionally go out into the world and date women, so that in the hopes that they'll let you spend the night.
Yeah, you're like a it's just like a cat that lives on the street.
Yes.
You're like looking to move in.
Oh yeah, moving in would be great. But you're looking for at least a warm bed and body for the night.
Right.
And maybe a meal.
And okay, so yes, I agree that is an aesthetic that exists.
Mm-hmm.
So like, okay, so what we're talking about is this is a thing, and did it used to be your type?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
God, no. I'd never experienced a homosexual before, and I had my first one earlier this year, where
I don't remember this.
because it never happened.
Oh.
He was moving to the Bay Area, and he was waiting on an apartment, and he legitimately got this apartment, but the apartment had no heat, and I think maybe the water wasn't running at the time, and before we even met, he was instantly pressing me about staying the night at my house before we had gone on a date. And then he got the apartment and was like, I should have a video chat with this person beforehand, just to make sure that the vibe is right.
Yeah, I mean, vibe check.
Vibe check, which
I
is
feel like that's always a good policy. Oh my God, that's so much better.
That's much better.
Okay.
And he was from the Pacific Northwest. He did not look like his pictures. He had long hair. He had a knit cap on. He had fingerless gloves on. And I said, there is no way I'm letting someone wearing knit fingerless gloves.
Like in the middle of summer, like in San Francisco?
It was spring. It was before I met the person that I'm currently seeing.
So wait, hold on. So is a knit fingerless glove like an automatic red flag? Is that what you're saying?
That's not a red flag. That's a fucking deal breaker. That is a deal breaker. Fingerless gloves? Disgusting.
I mean, I'm with you.
Cap,
I feel like it says a lot.
Knit cap, disgusting.
So knit cap is
he could have
deal breaker.
He could have had dreads if he wanted to. He was also maybe like 10 to 15 pounds heavier than he was in his images that were on his profile.
Oh wait, so knit cap across the board on a first date, immediately no.
This wasn't even a date. This is my first impression of you on the video.
Right.
Absolutely not.
Sure, pre-date.
That would have been a red flag.
Okay.
But the gloves,
no
the
fingerless gloves,
that was
no knit
that
hats.
was the kiss of death.
What other red flags are there?
So he was wearing all of this. Red flags fashion-wise, there's plenty. But in this circumstance, he was wearing all of this cold weather gear to appear that he was freezing, so that I would take pity on him and let him come over to my house before ever meeting him. Knit cap, he looked dirty, he was chubby, fingerless gloves, and you're a homosexual? Get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
Never mind that he told me that because of my age and he wanted to have children, he could not take me seriously in a romantic sense.
Because of your age?
Yes, because I'm day-old bred. My eggs are all dried up. I'm no spring chicken.
I feel like we should say our ages.
I'm at death's door.
On our show.
I'm 52. I just turned 52.
I'm 43. Okay.
We're mature women.
Yeah.
I'm
no
a mature
fingerless
woman.
gloves.
And it is, who said that I would want to have children with this ugly man?
Yeah.
And his fingerless glove ass. Needless to say, though I was in a dick drought at the time and had actually considered it.
A dick drought.
To start, I realized that this would have been a very bad scene, and I curried up the strength to tell him, listen, I'm sorry you're freezing and you have no water and you probably stink, but this is not my problem. You're making me feel uncomfortable. Good luck to you. And then he's proceeded to check in with me every couple of months. And I think the last time was maybe.
So he like checks in
ago.
on you occasionally. And
if I want to get dick down by this hobo.
Well, that's like your favorite phrase. What does he say?
He doesn't say dick down. He's like, hey, what's up? You know, sup. I'm not supping.
Okay, he's supping.
Fuck off. Sup someone else who's interested in your fingerless glove activities. That is foul. Even if you weren't a homosexual. Even if I would like him more if he were a homosexual.
I bet you would.
I would absolutely prefer it.
Hey, can we talk about why our show is called Gay Adjacent? I feel like this is a good segue.
Go for it.
Okay. Our show is called Gay Adjacent because I'm gay, trans, or maybe I'm not gay. I think I'm bisexy. I'm in my bisexy era.
Bisexy.
And you are heterosexual, but like
I'm mostly
suspiciously hetero. So that's why you're gay. You are the gay adjacent.
I think you believe that because you said that I happen to know a lot of
you know more about gay culture than I do.
Information, gay culture. I never even considered that, but considering
what?
Like that I know a lot about gay shit. I love gay shit. I didn't realize this really.
Oh, okay. So it was like when you and I were becoming friends and I was telling you, like, how do you know all this gay stuff?
And all this trans stuff, too.
And all this trans stuff.
I love the dolls.
And that's when you started to realize, oh shit, maybe I know a lot more about queer stuff than other heteros.
Than normie heteros, yeah. Not that I'm not a normie hetero, but I don't know. I'm just living my life.
Yeah, you're living your best life.
Let me live my life.
I mean, we wouldn't have this show if it wasn't for you being gay adjacent.
This is true. Yeah. So I love gay shit, I guess.
I love gay shit.
It's better. It's superior.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
Have you ever broken up with someone or not dated someone because they didn't know anything about gay shit?
No. I would break up with somebody if they were judgmental about gay shit. I like introducing squares to gay shit, for sure.
Right. Well, also you like sort of...
Shut up.
What? You like making them do gay shit. You like
yes.
You like gayifying them.
I like making very straight men uncomfortable.
Right. By being gayer than they were.
Yes. Yes.
I love this.
But I think most straight people watch gay porn, right? As a straight lady, I do watch gay male porn. Men.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
In addition to that's like in my
So you are like my gateway to straight culture.
Yes.
So I just need to double check. Most straight people watch gay porn.
I think so.
Okay.
We should look it up.
Yeah, we should Google it.
I did read a stat recently that something like, which I didn't believe it. It said that straight cis people are doing anal sex very frequently, and I don't believe
That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe it?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I said this the other day, as you know, I think I said it to you. I was like, it's 2024, we're living in the Bay Area, like, straight people, like, every hetero couple, like, the guy wants the girl to peg him.
Yes. So, that was part of the statistics that I was reading. It said something like...
If he hasn't already been pegged.
Yeah, that like 25% of men fantasize about being pegged by their partner. And that a close number actually of straight identified men had been pegged by their partner. But the world is opening up. I mean, this isn't like when I was young in the early aughts where there was very minimal information available on the internet. And like I was telling you, the kids are really into ass.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say the other day? You were like,
straight people, like I've read it before on the internet that if you don't eat ass, you're gay.
If you hear that, straight people?
If you don't eat ass, you're gay, which I tend to agree with. At least as long as the ass eatee is a woman. Because I don't know about eating. There's some, I don't trust straight men with their butts.
Wait, okay, hold on. I'm doing the gender calculations. There's like the calculations of like, okay, hold on. So, when you say...
Are you eating butt?
Am I eating butt? No, I'm not eating butt.
Wait, what?
I'm not eating butt. I'm not eating butt right now.
Right now?
I mean, but have I eaten butt before?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm shocked.
I think so.
You think?
Okay, here's the thing. I'll be honest.
You would know.
I'm not super into butt stuff. If there's like, I mean, here's the thing. Sexually in general, if someone else is really into something, I feel like that will make me really into it. But if like they're not really into it, like if the person is not really into butt stuff, it's not gonna be like my idea. I'm not gonna be like, please let me like play with your butt or whatever. But if someone was really into it, they were like, please play with my butt, Sparkle, then I would be like, yeah. I would be like, let's go. Let's fucking go.
I can't imagine a situation where I would have to be like, please play with my butt, please.
Oh, really? That sounds like a great situation.
Begging. I mean, well, I would never have to.
Well, that's like okay, I would just like to say that's the kind of text I want to receive if we're dating. Like that level, it doesn't necessarily have to be like about butt stuff. But like that's the kind of text that I want to get from people that I'm dating, just like in the middle of the afternoon, like when I'm like doing homework or whatever.
Sure, no, that's a hot text, but it seemed
please play with my butt, please.
Maybe I'm not okay, the begging part I guess would be hot. I guess I wouldn't want to be like feeling pathetic if the person didn't want to do butt stuff or whatever thing that I'm interested in.
You wouldn't want to feel pathetic?
I wouldn't. No.
Wait, what do you even? What does that mean?
Well, the way that you framed it, it sounded like
you like desperate.
Like, desperate. Yeah, I don't want to be desperate.
Oh, but I feel like it's hot. Like if you're like begging someone. I mean, it can be. I guess it depends.
You can make it hot, but
you can totally make it hot.
Okay, I'm sorry. Desperate was fingerless gloves trying to come to my house.
Oh, but that's bad desperate.
That's the kind of
This is good desperate.
Bad desperate.
This is like, I'm talking. Okay, if you want to date me, I'm talking good desperate. Like it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, I don't know, take me to dinner later, whatever. Like outside the bedroom, you know, things are not desperate.
Yeah.
You're taking care of your shit, I'm taking care of my shit. But yeah, let's play up the desperation, like in the bedroom or whatever. Beg me.
Do lesbians do butt stuff?
I would say generally no.
Really?
Well, that's the thing. Okay, so that was like, I was kind of thinking that earlier, is I was like, I think one of the reasons why like I haven't done more butt stuff. Like if I was hooking up with a trans girl that was like really wanting butt stuff. I mean, I feel like it doesn't even have to do with gender identity, but if I was, sorry. Lesbians? No, because I feel like generally they think that there's like other options that like don't involve cleaning out or whatever. So it's like not necessary. I feel like that's the lesbian agenda, is like butt sex is not necessary.
It's the lesbian agenda. Okay. I feel like it may be gendered, and I wonder if trans mask folks would be interested in the b-hole more. Like, listen, I was with a French person once upon a time.
Okay.
They call
You
it
just reminded me of that whole panty thing.
What panty thing?
The like dudes jacking off to panties.
How do you not know this? See, this is what are lesbians doing by not doing that?
I know. Now that okay. So, like, that's the thing is, like, okay, so I feel like with butt stuff, first of all, I'm not a lesbian. I don't identify as a lesbian. But people like to call me a lesbian in a derogatory way, which I don't appreciate.
Why derogatory?
I'm being dramatic. It's probably not derogatory, but...
Are there lesbian haters?
I feel like it's not cool to be a lesbian.
What? I think lesbians are the superior species. Why is it not cool? Wait, is this
I think
a new
simultaneously.
Thing? Did the internet announce this? Why is it not cool
I feel
to
like
be a lesbian?
simultaneously, like, okay, I feel like you're not wrong that lesbians are the superior species, but I feel like that works more as a joke than reality.
Okay.
Because the reality is like, I don't know. It's just very boxy and binary.
Okay, yes.
What was I talking about? Oh, okay. Okay, so, but I do think lesbians, they're not into butt sex. That's part of the lesbian agenda. But the lesbian agenda, I feel like, is really missing out on, like, what I would consider, like, fetishization.
Fetishization.
It's hard to say today for whatever reason.
Femme fetishizing.
Femme fetishizing. Sissifying.
Wait, okay, so yeah, so you've done way more lesbian stuff than I have, of course, even though you're a bisexy. They're not doing nasty little jerk off stuff like this.
I don't know. I
not
feel
even
like
the soft studs.
Okay, hold on. Okay. What are we talking about? Okay, I think it's a missed opportunity. It's like, I don't know, they're not nasty.
Yes, this is what I'm asking.
Lesbians aren't nasty.
Or is it just the people that you know aren't nasty?
I think maybe it's the people that I know.
But does that mean that it's a Bay Area thing then? They're not getting nasty.
I feel like there's a lot of freaky queer perverts or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't know them. But I don't know. I feel like straight dudes and, like, apparently hetero ladies and, like, I feel like a lot of other people are, like, nastier than lesbians.
I could see that.
They're pervier. It's like they get nastier with it. They're like, I'm trying to buy your creamy panties and jack off in them on video, and I'm trying to send that video to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, like, lesbians don't say that, but, like, it seems like a lot of other people are saying stuff like that. Which I think is really hot.
I want the wearing the panties on the head and then chewing on the crotch jerk off video. That's what I want.
That's amazing.
We have slight differences.
Have you ever gotten a video like that?
No, but I have had, on more than one occasion, someone steal my panties and also chew on the crotch of them, which is very loving, I think.
It is. It's a sign. It's a quality touch.
Yeah, that's a deal maker. That's a deal maker.
What love language is that? I feel like it's quality touch. Let us know in the comments. What
the panty crotch chewing is. I'm looking for that type of energy. But you do make a great point about perhaps.
I want that. I'm looking for that energy too.
I'm naturally a bit pervy, I guess. And I don't think that if I had perhaps been a lesbian and only hung out with women, I can imagine that I probably would have not let my freak flag fly as much had I not been engaged with men, straight men who are sick in the head, in the best way, you know?
That's really interesting. So
yeah,
you think that, okay, so what you're saying is because you in your life have been mostly heterosexual, you feel like that has exposed you to a lot of sick in the head, nasty pervert stuff.
Yeah, that maybe wouldn't have developed as much as it has.
Right.
Had I been
so they kind
a
of
lesbian lady.
Right. And so the dudes kind of raised you on sick in the head, nasty pervy.
I mean, it was already there, but I think that it provided a safe space.
Provided a safe space for you to nurture your sick in the head, nasty.
Yeah. Which leads us all back to, you gonna fuck that crackhead or not?
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm definitely not. Not at this, no.
I mean, I don't think that crackheads notoriously have a great dick down situation.
No, I feel like it's generally disappointing. Okay, I'm curious. Do you want to get on our list and just like pick something?
Okay.
Because I feel like, so the background of this is that we have been making a list. There's like 45 things on the list of things that we want to talk about. And we've been making a list because we'll forget, like, without the list.
This is a very
And this list is like gold.
This is a very big list.
It's a very big list. Just like see if anything jumps out at you.
Okay, sorry, there's a lot. Do himbos pay for dinner? That's a good one. Dick on a stick energy?
Right, dick on a stick energy.
Oh, I know who we
Well, dick on a stick energy is like, it's like being a fuckboy.
Oh, I have an ick list.
Okay, what is it?
Fingerless gloves is on the list.
Yeah, as it should be.
Okay, let's see. Well, did you want to talk about dick on a stick more?
I mean, dick on a stick, I feel like it's just, well, I think what was funny about that, I think I was using dick on a stick interchangeably with, you know, what colloquially we would call a fuckboy.
Yeah,
but you thought that was really funny.
Yes, because it just means dick on demand, right?
Well, dick on a demand is a different thing, and
because I call that dick on dial.
Dick on dial. Okay, dick on dial is good. Okay,
but this is different.
Okay, so I was recently referring to dick on demand as part of the like boyfriend perks. Like I feel like for me, like I don't just date boys, so I'm like when I date one, I want one with the perks. Like I want the whole list. Dick on demand, I feel like is one of the first ones.
I thought that was also like dick on a stick is ready to like you just grab it and.
Wait, are you talking?
This is what I'm getting confused. Dick on a stick does not mean dick on demand.
I wasn't using it as that, but I could see how.
What does
there's like a Venn? I think there's a Venn diagram.
Okay.
Dick on a stick and dick on demand.
Okay, so what is dick on a stick?
Okay, so dick on a stick is just like a fuckboy. It's kind of like it's kind of like a, you know how people say like big dick energy? Yeah. And that's kind of like a good thing. Like big dick energy is kind of like swaggy. Mm-hmm. Dick on a stick is sort of like, it's not big dick energy. It's like, it's kind of like a derogatory version of big dick energy. Dick on a stick. It's
like greasy swag.
It's like
it's smarmy.
It's smarmy.
Okay.
It's like
slimy,
it's
smarmy.
Like bad news. It's like red flaggy. It's like.
So then that is kind of fuckboy.
It's very fuckboy. It's very fuckboy.
Okay.
But dick on a stick, I could see how that could be used as like, in the same way as dick on demand. But yeah.
Yeah.
There's just like so many perks. Like if you're someone that doesn't date a lot of dudes or hasn't, but maybe is interested. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of perks that like when you start experiencing them, you're like, what the fuck? Like this is why people are heterosexual.
Yes.
It's like not, I feel like it's like not even about sexuality. It's just about like societal privilege.
Sure. Every time you say dick on a stick, I think of hot dog on a stick. Remember that place with the girls with their little hats?
No.
And the lemonade? What?
Where is this?
In the mall.
In the mall in San Francisco?
No, but like it was a mall institution.
Oh, okay.
Like Orange Julius or...
Oh, wait, what was it called?
Hot dog on a stick.
Hot dog on a stick. Okay, so we're talking...
Girl, wait, is this the West Coast thing?
It might be, yeah,
okay, so they had blue, yellow, and red hats, and they were tall. They were like weird, tall hats with a little brim. And it was always, at least where my mall in Las Vegas, it was like young women, and they had a little outfit on, and you got a weenie on a stick. And they had the most...
Without corn around it?
It was a corn dog.
Okay.
Yeah. And they had the most delicious lemonade ever.
Okay, so what year was this? Just curious.
1997.
97?
I mean, I think that they had them for much longer. It may be a West Coast thing. I forgot that you're not a California
right.
girl.
No, not at all.
Nor I, but I am.
Okay, so let's announce where we're from.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Well, if you didn't know, I'm from North Carolina, and ever since I moved to California, people have been fetishizing my accent, and I turn it up for them when they want it. And, you know, when I'm trying to get something from someone, I'll be like, baby, you need to do it like you mean it, because if you don't mean it, I can tell. And then everyone else starts talking in the Southern accent, and I can always tell when they're fake, which is like fine. It's like flattering, but it's more like imitation. So anyways, yeah, I grew up in North Carolina.
Yeah. I'm a daughter of the desert. I'm from Las Vegas.
A daughter of the desert.
Cheap glamour, honey. I'm like a magpie for sparkles, neon, glitter, sequins, lucite.
Lucite?
Lucite heels.
What is a lucite heel?
Girl, for a stripper. A pleaser.
Oh, a pleaser.
Honey.
I didn't know. Wait, lucite?
Yes.
I've never heard that word.
Okay.
Is that the same as pleaser?
No. It's the material.
Do you just mean like the clear plastic?
Yes, the clear plastic.
Oh, that's called lucite?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say, like, Libras are always on some next level shit about anything having to do with fashion or like, I feel like this happens every time you and I have a conversation where you know the sort of like minutia detail or like something that just had always gone over my head. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've learned a lot from you.
Thank you. I'm dumb as a box of rocks, but I know some things. A couple of things. I know about lucite, though, for sure.
Yeah, that's like so random. It's so random to me because I'm like, I definitely have been around a lot of strippers. And I have pleasers. I haven't been a stripper, but anyway.
Do you just have the clear pleasers?
They have rhinestones or like bedazzles.
Have I seen this?
Probably. I'm sure you've seen photos.
I should be seeing them more.
They're like 8-inch heels. Girl, I wore those when we went to Barbie, remember?
Yes.
And I was like...
Yes, those are very good.
6'5"?
I love that. I love that so much.
And we were walking and you're like quite a bit shorter than me. I'm not gonna out you.
I'm 5'2".
Okay. So you were 5'2".
I think I was wearing flats.
I think you were, because I think you wanted me to seem like a monster. And
Shut up.
And I was 6'5" because I'm 5'9". And I was wearing 8-inch heels. And we were walking down the street and you were like, girl, everyone is looking at you.
I love it. I wish more tall women would wear very high heels. In fact, I was on a date the other night and we saw this insanely tall woman. She had to have been at least 6 foot minimum. Maybe she was like 6'1". And she was just wearing a little kitten heel, which made me so sad. Like, go full force.
It's like a missed opportunity.
Do flat, or fucking turn it out with a big ass heel. I love seeing tall women. I love Amazonian porn fantasy situation. Like, I'm gonna squish you like a bug. I'm a hot Glamazonian, and I'm gonna crush your head like this. I'm gonna squish your little dick with my pleaser. I'm really into that.
Amazonian. What did you say?
Porn fantasy.
Amazonian. It's giving Amazonian porn fantasy.
Well, it's women are very powerful, and I love seeing a tall person not trying to hide their height. A tall woman not trying to hide their height.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, or not like sort of slouching out of their height.
That's horrible.
It's like, I really try not to do that.
Why would you?
I mean...
Do you date people that are shorter than you?
Yeah. I don't love it, though.
I'm definitely not doing that.
You wouldn't date anyone shorter than you?
I'm 5'2" and a straight. There's no way. There's no way.
What is your minimum height requirement?
I'm gonna sound like a horrible person.
Well, that's the point of the show.
Fuck you. Listen, I don't want to say that I have a minimum, because the minimum has been broken before. I have basically everyone that I've dated has been at least 6 foot, which is that feels a little short to me. Okay,
the 6 feet is a little short.
Yes. Listen, I know that I'm a greedy, shitty person. I should be dating all of the short kings, but that's not the life for me.
I mean, I feel like that's the thing about being in your 40s, where I feel like it's like, listen, we're gonna fucking die. So it's sort of like, just like what you like. Like, yeah, there's lots of ways that you can, like, you know, make the world a better place. But you don't necessarily have to, like,
be the charity outreach for
you don't have
short
to be
men.
You don't have to, like, date people you're not attracted to, even if it's for a douchebag reason.
I was in a long-term relationship with someone that was 5'8", and we know why. But, you know, that's pretty short.
Do you want to say why?
He had the inches where it was important, and we all know that. But
right.
I've been on a date with someone that was 6'8". That was ridiculous.
Right.
I mean, but I'd do it again.
You would go on a date with someone who's 6'8" again?
Mm-hmm. Why not? Climb you like a tree. But yeah, for a queer person, it's got to be much more different.
Well, that's not the pressing issue for me right now. The pressing issue is the indoor cats. But since we're talking about height, we can talk about my tragic comedy later.
Yeah.
I would say I think, yeah, there's a couple of douchey things about me. One of the douchey things about me is, I don't love to date short people, of any gender.
Really? Okay.
But
I didn't know that.
It's like, I don't love it. I'm really, like, turned on when someone is more, like, around my height.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to being with a smaller people.
I don't like
disgusting.
to.
I've told people this before. I don't like hugging me. I'm like tiny. I'm bony. I'm a little Q-tip person. That does not feel good. And I don't want to embrace the same thing. You know, it's
That's
like
really
that does not feel good. I want a big ass person that could kill me in my sleep. But you know, I apply it to myself as well. Like, I'm a little bony chicken bone person. It probably does not feel good. And it does not feel good when I feel comparable in size to someone. It's just like, oh, am I in Munchkin land? What the fuck? I'm not
That's
not
really
interested.
interesting. Well, what was that thing?
Do not like.
What was that thing that we're gonna write on your tombstone? It was something like, do you remember that joke?
No.
It was like, here lies Arrow.
Oh no.
She finally found the dick she'd been looking for or something, and now she's in the ground or something. I don't remember.
What does that have to do with height?
Well, what does dick size have to do with height?
No, I'm talking about actual height.
No, I know. I went there in my mind, sorry.
At any rate, okay, so you also like taller people. It's not fair. I agree, it's not fair.
I will say I would like to feel generally energetically matched. Which I can feel matched by someone physically shorter than me or taller than me.
Okay, so but it's the height matters less than if their energy is tall. I've actually gotten that a lot, where people say, "Oh, I thought you were much taller."
Yeah.
Based on my energy.
Yeah, you have a big energy aura vibe.
BDE.
Wait, what was that thing we were talking about? So you have big dick energy.
I hope so.
I feel like I do, but what we were talking about is BBE, big boob energy.
Big boob energy.
Which neither of us have.
Yeah, that's somebody else.
Yeah,
that's my star twins.
I mean, you know who you are.
You know who you are.
People with BBE, they know it.
I come from people with BBE.
Really?
I am the SBE in my family, for sure. I come from very voluptuous, tiny Mexican ladies. Everyone has massive cans, except for me, which I am very happy about.
Massive cans.
Massive mommy milkers.
Oh my god.
I come from big jugs.
Big jugs.
Big jugs. And I'm quite happy. I love my body. It could always be so much worse. I'm very pleased. I would not want that. Yeah, everyone in my family has huge bazooms. And I think this goes back to like hugging bony people. I'm not interested, because as a child, like hugging my aunts, my tias, my mom, you go into like a big warm bazoom.
Right.
You feel safe, you feel warm, you feel good, you feel protected.
Right.
That's what I want. I'm not trying to feel no bony little buttons.
Yeah, no. I got it. I get what you're saying.
Do your people have big boobies?
No, small.
I think that's great.
I mean, I feel like, but you know, we do have big noses.
Beautiful.
We have nice jawlines. We have many other Cajun qualities.
What's I don't know what Cajun qualities are.
I mean, Cajuns.
Explain Cajuns for me, because that is some type of white people, right?
Some type of white people. Yeah, it is some type of white people. But strangely, a lot of them don't look white. They look more like Latin.
With French, is there French involved in that?
Yeah. So the Cajun thing is like, I guess they're from France.
They are. Okay.
And then they migrated first to Canada. And
then they had sex with gators in Louisiana.
Well, hold on. I'm getting there. So they went to like Nova Scotia, and then they were like in like Acadia.
Okay.
And that's called like Acadia or whatever.
Okay.
And then they migrated south and had like a settlement in Louisiana.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's like, it's a lot of like mix of stuff, but generally predominantly I feel like it's like French and Spanish.
Okay.
But yeah, like when I look at a lot of pictures of my family, I feel like they look like Mexican or Spanish or like
Hispanic features.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hispanic features, or like, yeah, that's probably the closest.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe the jury's out. Like, I think like wishfully thinking, I'm kind of like being Cajun is like being spicy white, but I don't know. Maybe the Italians would be like, fuck y'all are white as hell.
Yeah.
Not spicy enough.
I did see some I guess maybe Cajun type thing. Oh, people that we know, people that I sort of know, people that you know, but people that definitely my star twin knows.
That are Cajun?
I don't know if they're Cajun, but I think they're Southern. There is, can we bleep stuff out? Can you bleep stuff
I don't want to do a lot of editing.
Okay.
Or any.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so I went to Hump Porn Film Festival,
Yeah.
Amateur Porn Film Festival, this weekend. This will be, I think it's like the 4th time that I've gone. The last time I went with you.
Yeah.
And a friend.
Yeah.
And this person that I just told you about had a film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I used to follow them on Instagram, and then I didn't realize that my star twin knows.
Yeah, they're like part of the Florida.
Yeah. And
origin.
The film, the short film was in the swamps, and there's, I think it was a bunny being chased at night in the swamps, and it's a woman dressed as a bunny.
Oh, fun.
And this person dressed as a gator chasing the bunny in the night.
Oh, so that's where your thing came from about.
Okay. We're talking about the swamps, and the gator person has little 2 rat attendants that help capture the bunny.
Right.
And then the bunny is penetrated with a couple of giant bad dragon dildos that are green. And the bunny woman is bleeding quite a bit. She's on her period. It was wild.
This sounds amazing.
So, but I got really excited because I recognized this person as soon as they came on.
Yeah.
And I realized that it's within our
oh,
sphere
totally.
of
I mean, I
people
feel
that
like
we know. It's Florida and it's not Louisiana?
Yeah, they're like that crew is from Florida.
Okay.
But yeah.
I've never been to Florida.
I don't really know a lot about Florida.
Me neither.
We could have a Floridian on the show or something.
I feel like I prefer Louisiana.
Yeah, well, you just went.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like maybe this would be a good time to wrap up our first episode. What do you think? Do you have any pressing thoughts that you need to be in the very first episode of Gay Adjacent?
I'm not gonna watch this because I don't like watching my mouth move on camera.
Okay, so I feel like it might be helpful for y'all to like write comments about how funny and gorgeous
Absolutely
Arrow
not.
is. You don't want to hear those?
No. Oh my God, no! Don't ask for me.
Okay, do not send Arrow any.
Well, don't do that.
Okay. Just don't
bring it up.
Don't bring it up.
Just don't bring it up. You know, one time I had a blog on LiveJournal when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
No, I didn't have a LiveJournal.
I posted a picture. This was probably in the early aughts, and someone said something about, where did your chin go? That I had no chin.
To you?
Yeah.
Aww.
So I don't want to hear any bad comments.
I'm so sorry that happened.
Thank you. I'm sorry for that person because I know that they were definitely uglier than me.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
Their attitude was ugly.
Yeah.
Who says stuff like that?
That's really sad.
Haters who aren't getting dicked down appropriately.
Seriously.
It must be a sad world you live in.
Yeah, for real.
Good luck being you, Stinky.
Exactly. And look at you now. With your own show.
And my pumpkin spice latte.
And your pumpkin spice latte.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to put this... Oh, like, let us know if you want more episodes.
Oh my gosh.
Because we have a lot more to talk about. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, see you in the next one.
Bye.